am back. Just a little bit more on this right here. Disturbing unprofessionalism individual. Okay, I made my phone calls. I had to call some places right now about getting set up for this new project, which I can't wait. I'm gonna be working on with this company. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. We were in here doing a stream due to the fact that this individual under Jaime Fernando Gonzalez, aka Crow1176, sent me a disturbing email about some weird stuff about me and my cat. So yes, we put him on blast for that because again, it's something that needs to be outed. When we get weird stuff like that, especially extremely weird stuff like that from him, this is something we do need to put out there so people can see what kind of person this individual is. Now, not only did he get triggered by this, and also too, like I said, we go in and back it up 100% that he's not a person that you can trust, a person that will rob you at the end of the day. We go in and show evidence of him having house paints with screen paints matching house paints and so on. And in these demonstrations, we're also able to go to his website and show you that he's still selling these products. I actually just did a stream on Facebook about this. So anyway, he became extremely triggered and started posting pornography all over his site because he was very upset by being outed on basically matching these household products. But look, at the end of the day, this is the individual right here. At the end of the day, man, you're not professional. We just came off a Facebook stream. We showed the pornography you posted on your site. That is not professional, man. Look, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. Again, I think you do have some psychiatric problems. Something's wrong there. You're not glued too tight. I don't know what's going on, but you know, posting stuff like this to your site doesn't make it funny. It makes it extremely sad. I guess he felt in the demonstration that he was hurting my stream, but you're actually hurting yourself when you do stuff like this. You know, even though your followers may support this nonsense, at the end of the day, keep in mind, there are other people that are going to be looking at your site, people of business, other people besides that are not going to be your followers, and they're going to see this stuff, and they're not going to do business with you. Because this is extremely, extremely disturbing that you're posting porn on your site because you're upset and you're triggered and you're angry. Look at the capitalization, just carrying on, just cursing and just acting very unprofessional. So keep in mind, you're entertaining your followers who basically support you on this. But again, there are other people that are not going to be your followers and are going to see this and again, are not going to buy from you. What company would touch you at the end of the day? Look how you carry on. You'll mess around and get a company sued at the end of the day. That's what's going to happen. You know, you do something stupid, unless they got their contract designed where anything you do dumb, they're not going to be affected by it. They got contracts actually made that way. But anyway, very unprofessional. That's not how you carry yourself. You know, he got busted, man. He got upset because he ended up matching the house paint. And on top of that, some really disturbing things he said in an email, which was pretty disgusting. You know what I mean? He's got problems, like I said in the day. There's something really wrong with this guy. So he's upset about, I'm not going to make this video long. He got upset because, like I said, if I'm going to say things about you, I got to back this up. I got to show that you basically are not a sound and fit individual to sell products. Not only do we have cancellations on orders, but we got nasty messages and orders. We got emails telling us, again, if you come on channel and we got to back ourselves up 100% and you say, hey, look, I never said that. And we got it right there in the email. Because this guy will say anything to twist anything around in his favor. Man, I tell you, we're going to be going to court this summer. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this man to sit down in front of a judge. I guarantee you all this showboating, not going to happen in that area over there. He's going to be quiet as a church mouse. That's what's going to happen. When we finally get you into civil court, this is when I want to bring a lawyer involved, and we are going to request some form of psychiatric evaluation because judging by the nasty stuff we have in emails from him, it is quite disturbing. And then already just watching him on camera literally go off and trigger and just start posting pornography on his very own website. That is pretty disturbing right there. Like I said, your followers, they laugh at this, they think this is funny. other people who are not going to be your followers. Churches that may want to buy your product are now turned away because how you carry yourself. That is not a professional way to carry yourself. Very, very, very disturbing individual. So again, you don't hurt me when you do this, you hurt yourself. This doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever. How would this affect me? No, I'm not posting pornography on my site. I'm not cursing people out and carrying, you don't see none of that coming from my site at all, period. Only you guys do this stuff when you get upset and you get triggered. This is definitely triggered. Definitely a very triggered information. And then he's got a nerve to say triggered, but yet you are defacing your website with pornography. There's the site right there. You can see it right there. We're over in the shop where he's losing his mind. Look, he's still in here. He's still in here ranting, dude. Seriously, I'm gonna turn this off right here for you because you are a danger to yourself. Literally, sometimes we have to back out of situations because he just goes way overboard. He just loses his temper. Bull in the china shop. We sometimes have to back out of situations because he'll just self-destruct. He just does too much. All right, so Jamie, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say at the end of the day that your products do work because they don't work, and your products do match house paint because, again, we have video demonstrations of your product matching house paint. It is what it is. And on top of that, any customer going to your website, if he or she just simply looks at your policy is right there, telling people at the end of the day that product lands on the property, nothing, they don't get anything back, no exchange, nothing. If they open it, no exchange is right there. Can't argue that. Products we have here showing up on your website. Your product is nothing more than house paint. You rip people off. That's what you do. And you just triggered in the room in a live stream flashing pornography. We just came off Facebook and 3 other forum sites basically showing exactly what you just showed. And customers were turned off by it. They don't want to go near it with a 10-foot pole because they don't want somebody as creepy as you having their address and credit card information. When you come on as a businessman, you're supposed to be professional. If you're going to sit there and say, well, you're not being professional, well, I'm not being professional by exposing you for being the person that you are. No, this is being professional. You should be exposed. You would rather have no one say anything and allow your dirt to continue on? No, people need to expose you, need to out you for the kind of person that you are. It's probably in there. That's what I said. We got to come out of the page because he's in there just destroying himself. Look at it, look. Look, he's just destroying himself. Told you, this is the reason why we try to come out of the page. He is literally posting all kinds of pornography, BBC, right on his page. Jamie, this is not helping you. You understand me? You think at the end of the day, this is hurting me, it is hurting you. This is your page. You are posting pornography on your page. Gee whiz, I told you, not too smart. Not smart at all. I'm just going to leave it there. Just watch him destroy himself. Because that's all he knows how to do. That's just, yeah, I told you. Look at him. I'm the one that's triggered, but yet you're defacing your own website with pornography. Okay? Here we go. So I'm the one that's triggered, but yet you're defacing your property with pornography. That's very professional right there. Yep, this is going to come back to bite you in the face. More ways than one. Again, that's why he's not getting any orders. No one's ordering anything from him at all, period. What church, what business, what company would want to do business with you at the end of the day after watching this? You're just doing it to yourself. You're not hurting me at the end of the day. It's sad. Okay. So the fellow who's typing this right now in the messaging is actually Jaime Fernando Gonzalez. Has a website under Crow Screen Paint Mixes. He's a YouTuber under Crow1176, or sometimes goes as Crow. And this is how he carries on. He is not a professional. He's not the kind of person you want to do business with in the day. You don't want him having your address or any form of credit card information, because this is how he carries himself. Jamie, you do know when companies, you're not a big company, but even small companies, when they carry on the way you're carrying on, this puts a stain on them. This doesn't help them. That doesn't hurt me at all. It hurts you. But continue on with the craziness. Gee whiz. All right, let him continue to trigger. I'm gonna go get something. I gotta go take care of some business today, but there is something really wrong with him today. Yep, let him keep going. He's got more. Yep, there's more porn. Just posted more porn to his site. Man, told you. Worst enemy. People like this are the worst enemy. You can sit there, you don't have to do much. They will self-destruct right in front of you. Let me see. Tomorrow we got the other meeting, so I gotta prop down there for that tomorrow. Get that done. Let me see. Make sure we got everything cleaned up here, because I got to be out today for something. Pick something out. They got commercial orders coming today too. Okay, let me see. It's a privilege successful. Okay. It's a private text. You do know you're in a live stream right now, right? Jamie, you do know there's a camera pointed directly at your text, and you're in a live stream right now. You're being televised. He literally put down, it's a private text fool. There's a camera sitting right directly on top of your messenger right now. You do know that, right? So he thought that there was no camera, nothing. He literally thought that there's nothing here recording him. Ooh, guess what? Shouldn't have did what you just did. Yeah, it's not a private text. You're you're in the middle of a live stream right now. Nope, you're not in a private text, buddy. You're on a hot mic. You're basically being streamed right now. Okay, sent me some more messages at the bottom. Yeah. Didn't make a difference. Live stream. Tell me I didn't give you permission. That's your messenger right there at the end of the day. That has nothing to do with violations at all anyway whatsoever. But if you feel that I violated you, go get a lawyer. Knock yourself out. Get yourself an attorney. Because I can show at the end of the day that basically you use your website for a form of abuse and basically promote some pornography on your site. The site under Wix is not designed. See, when you go to a Wix site and you basically apply for your site, they ask you if it's going to be an adult site or if it's going to be a site for selling merchant. The fact that you are posting pornography live on your site involving porn stars means you have violated a breach of contract through Wix. It means basically at the end of the day, they could file a lawsuit against you. Did you read through your policy? No, you did not. This is why it pays to have some intelligence at the end of the day. So basically, you can't use any form of animal abuse, this, that, and the other, pornography, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You can't have it on the site because it's considered to be a breach of their contract. So basically, again, you can be sued for this through the Wix website platform. So, yeah. Yeah, now he's going to sit there and say he's his permission. Now, keep in mind, you literally thought this was never not being recorded. You know that all the time when you come here carrying on, that's all being recorded. Did you know that? Now he's crying about, I didn't give you permission, private data. Nothing but private data. No, I'm sorry. Can't use that line at all, period. Now he's going to try to pull the Karen card at the end of the day because he got busted. He didn't know he was being recorded the entire time. No, I don't have to ask for your permission. Text and email is considered to be valuable in court. Now, if you basically talk on the phone and you record someone's voice without permission, then you can get in trouble for that. That's why when you do security footage, they can't use any form of security footage with audio. That's why security footage doesn't have audio, because that's a violation of civil rights. I know the law, but gee whiz, you want to try to explain to me about court, and I know about court and all that stuff. No, can't use audio recording without consent. Now, there's no form of audio recording, you can use it. That's why security camera footage, emails, text messages, all that stuff can be used in court. Ta-da! You should know this stuff already. But you don't crack books at the end of the day, so you don't know. So what happened was he literally thought that we were in a private text right here. Right here, he thought we was in a private text. Here we go. He texts, it's a private text, fool. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not. You're actually in a live stream right now. And guess what? All the dumb stuff you just posted a few minutes ago, showing yourself triggered, getting upset, getting angry, but you thought it was just me and you talking without the camera. No, you were being recorded the entire time. Because again, we're showing people at the end of the day how unprofessional you are and how you really carry yourself. You get on camera, you smile, you act like a complete different person, but we know the real you at the end of the day, and that's what we're exposing. So he thought he was actually in a private text, and he turned around and says, oh, you didn't get my permission. Nah, buddy, it don't work that way, sorry. But moving on, and if you feel that violated, just get me an attorney, file a lawsuit, you know what I mean? Yep. Yep, there he is again. Now, so you all know who we are talking to. This is the fellow right here that we are having the conversation with on camera. Actually, no, I'm sorry, in the chat room. This is the fellow right here who got caught scamming a bunch of his customers, went out and purchased an everyday household product and ended up matching that product right there in the middle of a live stream, and also removing the video demonstrations and still selling the product on the website. So now as he's scamming his customers, ripping them off, but as you can see, he is very, very, very unprofessional. We don't have to, that's why I said at the end of the day, I don't have to make memes. I don't have to do any of that stuff. You guys do so much destructive stuff at the end of the day. You do dumb stuff as you're tripping over dumb stuff, as you're doing dumb stuff. We can't make it up. We literally catch these guys doing some of the most dumbest things you ever seen in your entire life. There he is right there. Unprofessional. If I went to Best Buy and I seen a guy carry on the way you're carrying on right now, I'm pulling out my cell phone and recording that right there from the door. Now look at this. I'm over at Best Buy and this guy is ranting and carrying on and acting up. We see it all the time on TikTok and every place else. You see people snap, get upset, and do the dumbest things on camera. And this is a perfect example as a person calls himself being a professional at the end of the day, tries to turn the tides and say, oh, well, he's being a professional because he's recording me. No, you need to be recorded because it's the kind of crazy stuff that you do on a daily basis. If I'm going to sit there and say that this fellow is unprofessional and that he's going on showing people pornography, this, that, and the other, I'm going to back it up. I'm back up everything I say. Ain't nobody running anywhere. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I'm right here. All right, let him keep on running his mouth. I'm going to basically go in and I got to get ready because I got some things I want to do. But I'm going to let you guys finish watching this nonsense at the end of time. Jail time. Sure, jail time. Definitely jail time. Yep. Definitely jail time. Sure. Yep. Well, you can have my websites right there, my numbers right there, and my email. You can have the attorney give me a contact me. As a matter of fact, I'll go through my email tomorrow and see if we had anybody contact us. Yep. Sure. Okay. Anyway, he's mad, as you can see, because he literally thought that he was having that conversation privately with me, and he was carrying on. First of all, this is not private. This is your messenger that you use for Wix for business. So again, there's no policy on that at all, period. It's not used for private messaging. It's used basically for talking to customers back and forth. And if a customer is having a conversation, whether it be you or any other company, and a person on that insert showing pornography and carrying on and acting up, guess what that person's going to do? They're going to whip out their cell phone. They're going to record everything that went on so they can use that against you in court. Yeah. So guess what? It can be used in court against you. What's going on right now can be used against you in court. So we're trying to say that. At the end of the day, if I'm on a site like any other form, I'm on JCPenney's or any site at the end of the day, I'm on there and a person starts flashing pornography and carrying on and cursing me out and all kinds of stuff, I'm supposed to sit there and just take it and say nothing about it? No. Anybody in their right mind is going to whip out a cell phone and record the whole entire thing and then go back and post it, or basically go in and take it to proper authorities and file a lawsuit. Which you just did. Look at that. On the Wix platform, let me show you the platform is on. Okay, we're filing a lawsuit already with Wix. So right here, you can see right here at the bottom, he's using the Wix platform. Crow1176 screen paint mixes. This is by Wix.com. We have right here, because we're already filed a lawsuit against Wix for the copyright infringements. This is something extra we can add right to it. So not only can we show at the end of the day, and I will be filing a complaint through Wix for you showing pornography on the site, abusing the website privileges, and we want them to deny that. Because if they deny the claim and they don't pull your website down, that means when we take them to court, not only do we can show at the end of the day that they allowed a Wix user to abuse the site by showing off pornography and carrying on and abusing it by cursing out the customer or anybody else that ends up on the site, but Wix did nothing to stop it, which means as a second lawsuit. You're making me rich, man. You know that, right? So how do you think the platform is going to feel about that? That's not triggered. You're telling me, Jamie, again, this is why we say you got mental problems. You're saying I got triggered and you're showing porn. So again, like I said, if you read through the guidelines under Wix, Wix does allow you to use adult content on your site, but you must clearly state that the site is used for adult content. That's why when you design your page, an option will pop up and ask you, what is this particular page used for? That's why. Because there's certain guidelines and restrictions that you have to show that if you're going to be using a site for using for pornography or anything else, like drug and alcohol, guns or whatever, there is certain guidelines you have to follow under that they have to also follow under. You have broke those restrictions just now by just showing me porn. And on top of that, what makes it even worse, you're supposed to be a professional at the end of the day. Keep in mind, your sheep may enjoy this at the end of the day, may laugh about this, but again, there are other people that are going to be, well, not anymore, that are not your followers, and they see this nonsense. They're not going to do business with you at all, period. And this is going to be posted. How much time we got? 23. I don't want to make this over. Well, hey, I can always go back to this video later on and say, hey, look, matter of fact, I'll be sending this to Wix anyway. We already took pictures of everything, so we send over to it. So we'll be filing a formal complaint against you through Wix for basically abusing the site, for basically showing off pornography, which you're not supposed to do, which goes against your contract with Wix, their platform. Is your site issued for pornography? No, it's actually issued for screen paints. Let's see, over here, it says screen paint mixes, right? Let's go to the front of your page and see what it says on the front of your page. Let's remove that for you. Right here. You want to come off like a professional about your company right here. This is what you say about your company as you're on there showing off pornography and carrying on. Let's get over here real quick. Get this situated here real quick. So basically he says of years of experience, right, Crow Screen Paint Mixes is proud to be regarded as a manufacturing. Let's move this out of the way. You wrote this. No, you didn't write this. Actually, matter of fact, this comes with the site. Manufacturing. Oops, look how mad he's getting. Manufacturing leader and every decision inspiring by our main mission, which is to provide the highest and standard products and services to both retailers and customers. Interesting, but he's posting stuff like this. Okay. Let's see, right here it says, let's see, in a rapid changing market, a changing industrial, we realize the importance of continuously updating our approach. Sorry about that. Come on, buddy. I know you're snapping over there. See right here, buddy, you want to make it sound like you're a professional. You're not a professional. Look at this. This is the site right here, introducing Crow screen paint mixes. And then we got this mess over here, pornography. On his site, he's showing us. Look at this mess. Look how he's snapping. Look at this. That is pretty bad. This is supposed to be a professional at the end of the day. Can you imagine if I caught the CEO of Apple doing this in the middle of a stream, like snapping out like this? Do you have any idea? That'd be posted. That's very unprofessional. There's your email address right there. And you're telling people you have top of the line coating materials, and yet you're over here matching house paint. Yeah, you lie, man. You guys lie so much on your sites. Let me see, coatings. We guarantee complete satisfaction. Now, when you're matching house paint, you won't. Let me see. Right here. So you got all this down here. There's your YouTube channel right there. And then come over here. Right there. I think somebody posted they bought his paint. I don't know. I'm not listening to that. All right. Let me see. These are the customers right here. All in the dark. Every single one of them. Some of them actually had their videos removed because, again, they didn't want to be associated with the site. And that's it. That's the end of his site right there. So bottom line is he has products on here that are matching house paint. Some are actually free. And this is how professional Jaime is. Not a very well professional, isn't he? You can read Ask Google. You can read Ask Google. Dude, learn to spell, please. What the heck can read Ask Google? Okay, I'm not even trying to repeat that one. No, okay, look, Jaime, bottom line, this is what's going on at the end of the day. Your products match house paint, okay? You want to sound like a professional on your site, but you have exposed yourself at the end of the day of being what you are, a very triggered, disturbed individual. No one shows pornography on their own site. You have defaced your own website because you got so upset and so angry. Look at this. Look at the rants. This is actually insane. You know why he blew up? Now, when he first came in, he was just ranting and carrying on. So let me get this straight. If nobody was, if we were in a live stream right now, this is how you carry on toward me off camera? That's not very professional. So because you got exposed, he got exposed because he literally thought that it was just me and him having this conversation. So basically, you just outed yourself. So this is how you act. When you get on camera and says that I'm the one that gets triggered, I'm the one that explodes, I'm the one that carries on, I'm the one doing all this stuff, it's me, me, me. And then here you sent all this nonsense over thinking the entire time that there was an extreme going on. See how the way he carried on and acted up in the room? Because he thought it was just me in the room with him. That's what he thought. That's why he posted at the bottom, hey, you're a fool. You know, we're actually in a private chat. No, we're not in a private chat. I got my camera here the entire time. It's a private chat. It's a private text, fool. No, it's not. You're in a live stream right now. So in a private chat, by myself having a conversation with you, this is how you carry yourself. That's not pretty nice. Didn't give you permission. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, you don't need permission for this. You don't. No, is he still ranting? Look, 7 new messages. That fast, that quick. Yeah, he's a ranter. Definitely. Oh, well. You destroyed yourself again. I don't got to do much. I told you. They're the worst nightmares. They destroy themselves. Look at this. I'm a sick man. Okay. Yep. How much you want to bet that he gets on the side of his balcony, he screams his head off about when this video is over? I guarantee you. Dude, you have caused so much damage to yourself, it's not even funny. I'll be posting this up on all the other forum sites. This is actually, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at the ranting. Yeah. There's more. We're at the bottom now. We're just finally hit the bottom. Where are we at now? I don't want to make this an hour into this because, gee whiz, this is pretty bad. Okay. Well, we visit your website because, and I'll tell you why we visit your website. No, you didn't get any orders. We visit your website because if I'm on here on the blacklist and I'm showing a product that's matching house paint with you in the video, and I say that this product is still being sold on the website, I always back up what I say. I go right to your website and I show that the product is being sold still on the website. You're not making any money. Who in their right mind is going to sit there and order a product from you right here that is matching house paint? Whoever is, for any individual who is dumb enough, and I mean you have to be really, really stupid, to right there and see this man match house paint on camera, bear receipts, and say, hey, I bought the same product that was right there. That doesn't say at the end of the day that your customers end up being too intelligent because, again, they went in and literally bought a product that matched the house paint. That doesn't say much at all, period. So I know your customer's not buying anything from you at all, period. All right, Jamie, this is the part where I'm going to basically stop showing your messages because now at this particular point, it's extremely sad. You are self-destructing over there. Look at this. Watch this. This is the house paint right there. Watch this. He's still over there texting and nobody over there talking to him right now. We over here now. Look at that. So let me get this straight. Customer went in, bought a product that basically they could go out and spend $30 a gallon and they bought your product. That tells a lot about the customer at the end of the day, that they are not too smart. Really. So nobody's buying this paint. No. You're hoping they buy it. I mean, it ain't like you're trying to hide it and all. Like, you're literally basically have this on the website. Are you trying to hide this in any way? Nope. You got it right out there in the open. And it's right out there in the open about your policy. If just stuff lands on it, if it basically opens it, it is yours. You don't hide anything. It's right out there in the open. As soon as scamming your customers, it's right out there in the open. So for people who don't know, yeah, this is the fellow right here who got caught scamming a bunch of his customers. He did it multiple video demonstrations. He actually has a product he actually used to give away for free. I'm tired of repeating this over and over again, but it is so true on so many levels. And yep, robbed his customers. So no one's buying from him at all. And especially after we get done posting on the pornography and how you carried on the room, very, very unprofessional. Let your temper get the best of you and just carried on in the room. Nobody wants you to know their address at the end of the day with that creepiness. Look at it. Very, very, very unprofessional. Just cutting up, dude. Very unprofessional, man. You're just not professional. Everything you do is unprofessional. Look at that. On camera, giving people middle fingers and everything. Got your name right next to the middle fingers. Dude, that's not even professional right there. All right, well, you deal with this nonsense you done dug for yourself. You did it to yourself. Got no one to blame but yourself. It's the way you carried yourself at the end of the day. Always been an unprofessional person. You don't do things right. And for you to sit there and say, oh, but I'm unprofessional because I outed you. That's what makes me unprofessional. Because somebody outed you. See, that's the thing about you, Jamie, at the end of the day. You will continue to do dirt, rob and steal from people, and feel that it's wrong if people expose you. And if people expose you, then they're triggered. If people expose you, then they're upset. They're this, that, and the other. That has nothing to do with that at the end of the day, with the dumb stuff you do on a daily basis. You're just a scammer. You rob people left and right, and that's what you do. All right, I'm going to be posting your stuff real soon. This is already done right here. We're done with this. Next time. You just got to learn to carry yourself with a little bit more respect, man, because at the end of the day, more respect toward other people, because at the end of the day, no one's going to buy from you if this is the way you're going to carry and hold yourself out at the end of the day. If he's going to treat me this way, he's going to treat anybody this way. That's what you got to worry about. All right, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.